All right, for the bell work today, you have a review from yesterday. You need to solve this equation for x. I'll give you 3 minutes. If you're using the guided notes, it's the bottom of the back of the first page. I think it's correct. First page, back of the first page, bottom. Pretty sure. It's in the guided parts. Yeah, that's a new painting. Thank you.
Is that a dragon?
It is a dragon.
I made that in my life.
I really need to start working on yeah. I was there.
Yeah. I've heard it. I don't know about you guys. My mom tells me that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I see you crazy.
Yeah?
We have not learned where to be.
There you have. Look at the previous example and do it.
This is the example. My first time doing something together.
Yeah. I'm gonna have you try it first.
How do I see it now?
Is it? I think it starts it, doesn't it?
Use the one-to-one property.
Yeah, it starts it for you. Okay, let's go over it. So the first thing that you need to do is to get this as a logarithm equals another log. On the left side, you can use the product rule to add two logarithms together to make one logarithm where the two values are multiplied. So you get natural log of x minus 2 times 2x minus 3. On the right side, to make this just a logarithm, we're going to use the power rule. You're going to take that 2 and you're going to make it a power. When you multiply the left side together, you do have to FOIL or double distribute. X times 2x, x times -3, -2 times 2x, and -2 times -3. You'll get the natural log, 2x squared, minus 3x, minus 4x, plus 6. Yay? Okay, and now that you have it, just a natural log equals another natural log. Since both logs have the same base e, then their values have to equal as well. Or another way you can think about it is basically, since there's a natural log on both sides, the natural logs will cancel out. And you'll have 2x squared minus 7x plus 6 equals x squared. Okay, I believe that's where your guided notes leave you. To finish this problem, this is a quadratic, so you want to get all your terms on one side. X squared minus 7x plus 6 equals 0. And now that it's in the right form for a quadratic equation, you have three options. You can factor, quadratic formula, or graph. Which one do you want to do? Graph it. Okay. If we graph it, this is what the graph looks like. And you can see that it has zeros at 1 and 6. Okay. This is the most important part that I will get, or at least that'll cause confusion on the quiz and the test. As somebody will raise their hand and be like, Mr. Lake, I put in the answers 1 and 6 and it says it's wrong. What's going on? I'm pretty sure I did it right. You didn't do it right. Okay?
Yeah.
We have to plug those back in to see if they actually work.
Yeah.
The natural log of 1 minus 2, I already know will not work. Because it'd be negative. And you cannot take the natural log of -1. So I'm not even going to finish writing. It doesn't work. I cannot take the natural log of 1 minus 2. That'd be the natural log of -1. And it is impossible to raise e or to multiply e by itself and get a negative answer. Especially not -1. All right, if you plug in 6, I believe that one does work. 6 minus 2 plus natural log of 12 minus 3 equals 2 natural log of 6. And then we grab the calculator and do those actually equal. Natural log of 4 plus the natural log of 9 is 3.584. And then 2 times the natural log of 6 is 3.584. So this is a real solution and that one is not. It is extraneous. No, it's not. Yeah, I did. No, I don't think you can make it.
You don't think?
No, I'm confident that you cannot make it.
I'll bet you. Almost.
I'll take that cash or check is fine. I used to have a class rule back when I had the big recycle bin. Do you remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah, our society would go. Some teachers still have them. They never gave me mine back. I guess I could go find someone about it. But I used to have a rule that you couldn't throw things into it because you would always miss. And Mr. Lake is always right. Always miss. No one has ever made it.
I'll give you that $5 right now.
No, you keep it or donate it to the charity of your
Buy
choice.
yourself a vegan burger.
It costs more than $5.
Vegetarian.
You keep it. Donate it to the charity of your choice.
Wow, I'll take a loan of $6.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I went a little fast. Is there any questions about the bell work? Anybody need more time to write? Okay, it is your turn now. You try again. Try these two. 3 minutes. I gave you 2 hints. There's 2 hints up there, okay? You're welcome. I don't know if you all caught that, the people listening to this recording, but there's a bunch of compliments I had it told Mr. Lake's way. Oh, yeah, I have been working out. Thanks. No, I wouldn't say genius, but sure. Yeah, it's a good prop. I mean. I'm gonna walk around. If you are stuck, please let me know and I will help you.
Mr. Lake, do you have an extra
No,
copy?
I don't think so.
I'm like 90% sure I lost it in the day. that we had it.
I
I don't know how I lost
got notes for you. Here's the notes for you.
it. Thank you. That's why my third.
You want to get the logarithm by something, so you want to get rid of the 2. How would you do that? Yay. So log base 5 with 2x will equal. No, no, no. You don't want to do that. That'd be. All right, log base 5 and 3x equals. Oh, you don't need to divide. You only need to divide that. No, 2 and a 4. You don't have to do it. Now 3 gets to say it. Because it's in it technically. Okay, technically speaking, there should be parentheses around it. Yeah. They left it off, but really, if you're doing this properly, there are actual parentheses around here. Okay, so you should have log base 5 of 3x equals 2, right? Okay, now we're gonna go. First thing I need to do is get the log by itself, which means I need to get rid of this 2. How do I get rid of that 2? Divide. Or you could have made it a power, because it would make the problem a little bit harder. Okay, so you could do that, or you could do this, log base 5 of 3x squared, which is really 9x squared, right? 3 squared is 9, x squared is x, equals 4. Okay, now that we have it written as a log, we want to use our definition to change it to an exponent. What will be the base for the exponent? Five. The base of the logarithm is 5, so the base of your exponent is 5. What will the power be? 2 equals 3x. Okay, and now that's what? 25 equals 3x. How do I get rid of the 3? And you get 25/3. If you plug that back in, it works. 2 log of 3 times 25/3 divided by the log of 5 is exactly 4. Beep bop, boom. On the right side, 5 to the 4th is 625 equals 9x squared divided by 9 is 625/9. And then when you do this, you'll do the plus and minus square root of 625/9. But that's plus or minus the square root of 25, or sorry, plus or minus 25/3. And so you have 2 solutions. But if you go back and plug in the negative 25 over 3, it won't work. The negative 25 over 3 is extraneous. The 25 over 3 is the real solution. So either one of these will get you the right answer if you're good about checking your answers. Thanks, Jacob. Questions about number 1? Okay, number 2. We're gonna go with lucky person and Max. All right, Max. What should we? It says to use the 1-to-1 property. Fred, what the heck is that? Okay. That's the 1-to-1 property. You have a log on both sides, right? You have one log equal to another log. They can cancel out.
I didn't know the name.
Well, that's okay. Names are unimportant. Everyone really should just have numbers as their titles.
Yeah.
That would make life so much better.
Yeah.
All right, what do we do next?
So then I subtracted 1x,
All right, I did it.
and then I added 1 on both sides.
Okay, I did that too.
Then now you divide 8 by 4. because
Perfect.
both sides by 4, and then you get it x 2.
And then we're done?
Then we can check it.
Then we check it. That's right. Grab the calculator. Log of 5 times 2 minus 1 divided by the log of 3 is 2. It's actually exactly 2. And log of, oh, you don't even need the calculator for the right side. That's log base 3 of 9. 3 to the what power is 9? 2. You probably didn't need a calculator for the left side then either. So it checks out. So that is a real solution, non-extraneous. You could also, I say check it by typing it in. You could also check it by graphing. If you graph 2 log base 5 of 3x equal to 4, nope, equals y. And then we see what is the value when y is 4. You get 8.33, which is 25 divided by 3. Okay, questions about either of these? You think that you could do them for the test next Tuesday, a week from now? Okay. Maybe a little bit more practice. Perhaps what we need is some real world practice. So let's say you are a savvy financier and you have deposited $500 in an account that pays 6.7% interest compounded continuously, which is a joke. That would never happen. That would be 0.675% right now at our current interest rates. How long will it take for your money to double?
That's a pretty good question.
I will give you 3 minutes. I will give you some hints. First hint, we're going to write our givens and our unknowns. I'll give you the equation part.
Because I also lost that.
Appert. Appert. A is the amount you have at the end. What's the amount you should have at the end? $1,000. P is your principal or your starting amount. R is the rate as a decimal, not a percentage. So 0.0675. T is our unknown. That's what we're gonna leave T as T. That's what you're solving for. So now you need to substitute these three numbers into this equation. Solve it for t.
What's the second one?
That is your acronym to remember this process. Given unknown equation, substitute solve. You'll never have to guess so long as you guess. Given unknown equation, substitute solve.
Where's your U at?
It's right there.
Right.
Right there.
Oh,
Right there. Over here. Given unknown equation, substitute solve.
I thought you just like spelled guess wrong.
Okay, we'll put it right here. Okay, cannot make it any clearer than that. Look at all those arrows. I know other teachers would be like, I explain it and I don't know how to explain it clearer, right? They ask a question, I'll explain it. I just tell them, draw more arrows.
Yeah.
They don't listen to me. One day when I come to power, all teaching will just be arrows. Pointing at stuff. That's all you need to do, right? Yeah. No. All right, so we got to plug these in. So if I plug it in, we get 1,000 equals 500 e to the 0.0675 t. Do you have an idea what you want to do first? Let's get rid of this 500. How do we do that? Yeah. So then we'll get, I'm going to continue this over here. See, look at that arrow. I'm so good at teaching.
Yeah, I feel like it's really super necessary.
It is. Look at that arrow right there. That's a good arrow. Here's an arrow pointing out the arrow that I just drew. This is good. All right. Now we have this as an exponent. We have the exponent by itself. We now want to rewrite it as a log. So this will be log base what? What's the base of my exponent? So then that'll be the base of my log. Of 2 equals the power 0.0675 t. That's the key part, is really that step right there. Rewrite it as a log. Okay, now I'm going to do something controversial. Don't let this upset you. I'm going to erase log base e. And I'm going to rewrite that as ln. Because log base e is the natural log, ln.
I always thought that said I. So like,
Until now. Now you know it's ln.
no, yeah.
Yeah,
I get an arrow pointing at that thing.
that's a good point. That needs to be there. Wait, you said to the L.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
You should color in an arrow.
Yeah, that's okay. That's a little bit much. Let's not get over. Yeah, let's not get overboard. All right, I want to get t by itself. How do I get rid of this 0.0675? Both sides,
Yes.
even on a Tuesday.
All three of them.
Nope, not on the
All right, and that will be 10.269 years.
Yeah.
So it'll take you a little over 10 years and you'll make that 500 to 1,000. You take that 1,000, you double it again. Now your money's making you money.
Market Rob.
right.
But of course, again, that will really not happen because right now, if you try to get a savings account, $500, that interest rate will be like 0.1% or 0.15. Interest rates are super low right now. They want you to spend that money, not save it. What you got?
Do you invest in something?
Just like capers from retirement.
Invest in that stock market.
I do not play the stock market. It could be fun maybe one time to play it.
I've been seeing a lot of people.
I do
with
not.
NFTs.
Just capers. I should probably put my philosophy is take care of debts first. So like, I don't know why. I mean, if my mortgage for my house is 3.5% and a savings account earns me 0.1%, you lose money saving right now. It's better to pay off your debt. You know, not have to worry about that. Yay? Questions about any of these? All right, then let's do another real life question. Some of you have probably asked me about this before, pointed to me to a study that found from 2008 to 2017, the average salary Y for public school teachers was given by this equation, where T equals 8 represents 2008. During which year did the average salary for public school teachers reach $56,000? 3 minutes. This one, you probably don't need to do the full guess method. Here's your given. Unknown is T. Equation's right there. Plug in your given for Y and solve this for T. So again, your goal is to get the natural log by itself and then rewrite it as an exponential equation. This is the last thing we're doing today. Once you're done with this, you can start. Look at that home. Oh. Good. And that's the- Give it the 7.14 Yeah. Right? And then rewrite it as a log or as an exponent. Exactly do that. Okay? Probably. Yep, that's right. That's pretty good. That's also that, right? Wait, whoa. That's good. We're trying to find when what value T gives us the infinity. That's right so far. Now rewrite it as an exponent. So this is log base T of T equals 2.4. What do I do first?
Subtract.
I will do that. That is a 38. The answer should be 17.758. Okay, how do I get, or what do I do next? I'm gonna divide, I'm doing it. Okay, I'm gonna write the answer in a very particular way, if that's okay with you. Okay. You should get 2.4868. equals, okay, now I'm not gonna write the natural log of t, I'm gonna write it as log base e of t. Just to make the next point we do a little bit clearer. So once you have the log by itself, we are going to rewrite it as an exponential. What is the base of our exponent? E. So it'll be e to the what? 2.4868 equals t, which means that's just you just type into the calculator. T is 12.023. Which would mean in what year did the average salary reach $56,000? 2012 is the year. Yay? All right, that's class. You have the rest of the hour of these 10 minutes or so to work.